how this whole situation starts. But it's so much deeper than that. It goes so much deeper. Because this whole thing is a scheme that what's his name, Baron Zemo, or they just call him Zemo in the movie, but that's who he is. It's Baron Zemo from the comic book. He kind of uses this whole thing, this whole Accords thing, this whole registration act. He uses this to basically his evil plan is to basically tear the Avengers apart, and he does it. And this guy is an amazing supervillain. He's just like one step ahead of everybody, and he uses his brains. He doesn't use any magic or science or anything really. Well, he does kind of use science a little bit and kind of some of the devices that he uses to attack, to break Bucky out once they capture Bucky. That's another huge thing. Besides this Baron Zemo guy, I'll get back on him in a minute. But Bucky, Captain America's friend Bucky, the Winter Soldier. Most of this movie is about Bucky. It's about Iron Man's side trying to capture Bucky, and then Captain America's side trying to protect Bucky. Going into this, that's what I thought the whole movie was really about, but it's so much deeper than that. And this Baron Zemo, this guy is basically doing all these things to the Avengers because he lost somebody in Sokovia. I guess the events of Age of Ultron, he loses his whole family, and so he blames the Avengers. And he even says, like, at one point, towards the end of the movie, that he knows that he couldn't kill the Avengers, and that the only thing he could do was tear them apart from the inside, because he said he wants, how does he say it? He said he wants to, I forget how he says it, but he tears them apart from the inside. He basically pits Captain America against Iron Man. And there's a key point towards the end of the movie. Like I said, spoilers if you hadn't seen it, but even if you haven't, you listen to this point. So there's a key when he reveals to Tony Stark, this Baron Zemo guy, he reveals to Tony Stark who killed Tony's parents. And turns out it was the Winter Soldier, it was Bucky the whole time that killed Howard Stark and his wife. Bucky is responsible for that. And Captain America knew about it. He knew about it the whole time. That's what's crazy, and that's what gets you. It almost gets you to go to Iron Man's side, at least towards the end of the movie, because you can totally feel for Iron Man, because Captain America knew this and kept it from him. He says at the end that he kept it from him for his own good. But I don't know. That's kind of a bogus thing to say, I guess, on Captain America's part. If Captain America does anything kind of bogus in this movie, it's that the fact that he keeps that from Tony, doesn't tell Tony immediately, hey, this is how your parents died, or whatever, or I think I know who's responsible. Even if he thought he knew who was responsible, and it's obvious by the end that he knew the whole time that it was Bucky. And basically, that just makes Iron Man freak out and want to kill both Bucky and Captain America. And that's the cause for their main fight at the end of the movie. But I don't even know if I'm explaining this right. There's so much going on in this movie, and not in a bad way. It's not like Batman v Superman. And once again, I love Batman v Superman, by the way. But a lot of times it felt like there was too much going on. But even though there's a lot going on in this movie, it never felt like it was too much. It's just written so well and crafted so well and put together. I think this movie should get an Oscar nomination for best writing or best screenplay. I know it won't, because it's a superhero movie, I know they get ignored by the Academy and by the Oscars. I already know that. That's what happens. That's what they do. But the fact is, it should be. It's that good. This is going to go down as one of. I don't know how they top this movie. I don't know how they make a better Avengers movie or a better Captain America movie than this movie. I don't know how they do that. I guess they're going to try with this next Avengers movie. But, oh my God, it was just so amazing. I know I'm missing something key. I know what I'm missing. This is something I really want to talk about. One thing that surprised me, and that's Falcon and War Machine in this movie. You know, Falcon and War Machine, this isn't their first movie they've been in. Falcon has been in Captain America, Winter Soldier. He made an appearance in Age of Ultron. You know, but I really, really love Falcon in this movie. I love Anthony Mackie. I think he might be one of my favorite Avengers now. After seeing this, I love how he played. Falcon is kind of badass in this movie. You know, he might get lost in the shuffle because of Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther. But damn, you got to put Falcon on that list too. He's got to be the fifth in line. I think he kicks a lot of ass in this movie. War Machine. And even when it happens in the movie, I never thought he was going to die. I just thought if they were going to kill him, they would leave that, they would make that a total surprise. They wouldn't put it in the trailer or the preview. So I never thought he was going to die. But he kind of does get partially paralyzed, which is still pretty serious. I don't know when you're going to see him again. I hope he shows up in a later Avengers movie, but who knows when they're going to show him again. This could be his last movie for a while, but I just thought it would. Rhodey and Falcon were done very, very well. All the heroes were done and represented very well, just like their comic book counterparts. This movie even finds time to have another interesting villain in Crossbones, played by Frank Grillo, who's only at the beginning of the movie. The way that Frank Grillo has been tweeting on his Twitter account and in interviews, I thought Frank Grillo was going to be in like 90% of this movie. He's only in like 10 to 15 minutes in the beginning. But he made such an impression. You could totally see this guy going toe-to-toe with Captain America. Crossbones was awesome. So it kind of looked like a bootleg Bane. Somebody said he looked like Bane from the Christopher Nolan movies, like a bootleg version. Yeah, his costume does kind of resemble Bane. You almost expect a British accent come out of his mouth, but it's Frank Grillo. I don't know if Frank Grillo can do a British accent, but you know, Crossbones, he was a thing in this movie. He was pretty amazing. Amazing villain, and I don't know what else I can say about this movie except I loved it. It could be the greatest superhero movie ever made. Aunt May, Marissa Tomei is so fine. I think her and Robert Downey Jr. and Tony Stark's gonna hit that in the next movie. I don't know if they can do that in a Spider-Man movie. They can have Iron Man and Aunt May have sex, but I could totally see it happening. I'll be honest with you. You see he's thinking about it. You know, you can see that it's in his mind already. You know, him and Pepper Potts are kind of broken up. So he's and May is free, so I think he might try to hit it. But yeah, Captain America: Civil War, amazing movie, perfect movie. It's what Batman v Superman should have been, and I love Batman v Superman. I'm still Team DC. I'm still Team Superman. But this movie was a masterpiece. Well done, Russo brothers. I don't think I need to do another podcast on it. But yeah, I believe this is the greatest superhero movie that's been made so far. That Spider-Man movie, when it comes out, that should be amazing too. That Black Panther movie, when it comes out, I think that comes out in the next couple years. Spider-Man and Black Panther both come out in the next couple years. Both of those should be amazing, especially now that, Bucky's in Wakanda, somebody's going to go looking for Bucky at some point. And you got to believe they're going to have to go through Black Panther to get to Bucky. That's going to be kind of interesting. Everything, I don't know, I think I've talked about everything. Like I said, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, she kicks major ass. They should definitely at least consider doing a Black Widow movie now. They're going to give, I think all these characters, every character in this movie deserves a solo movie, to be honest. Every superhero in this movie. Except maybe Hawkeye. I don't really want to watch a Hawkeye movie, but I can see them doing that one time, or at least giving them a Netflix series or something, because they want to push Hawkeye. Hawkeye is the Roman Reigns of the Marvel Universe. That's all I really have to say. I'm going to wrap this up so I can put it up this morning. I know people were waiting on this last night, but I went to see the movie a second time so I could give it a thorough review. I really loved it. It's very, very... The action in it is wonderful, but I love the funny parts in the movie. Some of the funny parts came from Spider-Man. Most of the things that made you laugh out loud were Spider-Man things that he said and did. The part where he meets Captain America, and Captain America's like, "Where are you from?" And Spider-Man's like, "From Queens." And Captain America points at himself, and he's like, "I'm from Brooklyn." Like, he totally acknowledges that Spider-Man has a lot of heart. And that's something that would happen in the comics. If Captain America fought Spider-Man for the first time, Captain America will compliment Spider-Man and be like, "You got a lot of heart, kid." And that, to me, that was one of my favorite moments in the whole movie, was when they did that. And, like I said, and then there was another point when all the characters first encounter Spider-Man. To me, that's like the best part of the movie. When not Hawkeye, but Falcon and Bucky are running in the little terminal thing, and they see Spider-Man, and Bucky's like, "What the hell was that?" And Falcon's like, "Everybody's got a gimmick now," and basically saying that every new hero has like a different gimmick. That was funny. That was funny when he said that. Or when Falcon and Bucky are in the car waiting on Captain America, and Bucky's like, "Will you move your seat up?" And Falcon's like, "No." That made me laugh out loud. Like, Anthony Mackie killed it as Falcon. He really did. Falcon's probably like I'm not gonna say he's my favorite Avenger. I am to be Captain America or Spider-Man, but damn it, if Falcon hit number 3, I think. Anthony Mackie did a really good job. And then the scene where Captain America is with Sharon Carter and he kisses Agent 13, and then that little shot that they do of Falcon and Bucky just smiling at Captain America kissing a girl. That was just perfect. That's so amazing. Like I said, this movie, it has a lot of those amazing moments that Batman v Superman should have had, I think. And because, I know that's a different universe, and Zack Snyder's doing that universe a different way. But this movie was really enjoyable. It's a good movie to show your friends, or go with your friends, go with your significant other, go take your family. You can take your kids to see this. They'll enjoy it. It was just amazing. So that's all I was saying in closing. I'm going to wrap this up. This was a perfect Captain America movie. This was more like an Avengers movie, honestly, than a Captain America movie. But it works as Captain America's third movie. And I guess, and the best part, before I wrap this up, the best part is they didn't kill Captain America like they did Superman. So he's still alive. He could be Captain America again at some point. Steve Rogers is still alive, and that was good. That's all. Wrapping this up. Thank you for listening. Please share this episode. I'll holler.